Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel where we turn football drama into pure entertainment. This is Mr. Garcia and today we're talking about Real Madrid's Liga's opener against Osasuna. Big occasion, Xabi Alonso's first league game in charge of Real Madrid. Mbappe looking to start the new season with a bang or two. And fans that also get their first glimpse of their new wonder kid, Franco Antonio. So could Real Madrid kick things off in style, or would Osasuna play party crusher? Let's find out. The Bernabeu was bouncing, but football and kind of flat. Madrid hogged the ball over 70% possession, but Osasuna parked the bus and threw away the keys of the gate. Lot of passing, lot of running, but no end product. We also have to remember that Real Madrid haven't had enough time to prepare for this game because Javier Tebas didn't want to postpone the game. And basically, Real Madrid has just been training for 2 weeks. Incredible, but this is the league we're in. And Javier Tebas is a big... I cannot say that in the internet. But anyway, let's continue. What happened? What was the best chance? Well, a rocket from Dinhausen that Osasuna keeper spot away quite easily. To be honest, the Osasuna goalkeeper didn't have to do much in the first half and even in the second half other than the penalty. So anyway, Real Madrid were just there watching the game. We were waiting for a spark. Maybe Mbappe, maybe somebody else, maybe Vinicius. But no. Half time, 0-0, nerves starting to creep in. It actually, at times, it looked like Ancelotti was back in charge. The same kind of game, a little bit slow. In fairness, Xabi Alonso has implemented this system, so they actually they're pressing better. They're putting an effort, but yet there was no visible results. And in fairness, like Osasuna was really close to their own goal. But anyway, let's have a look at the second half. The second half, Real Madrid needed a hero, and who else but Kylian Mbappe? In the 31st minute, he hit too remote, got inside, and Juan Cruz just said, "Oh, boy, I'm gonna catch you," but took him down. It was a penalty. It was, in my view, clear penalty. It is clear that Juan Cruz didn't want to hit him. He wanted to get the ball, but he still hit Mbappe, so that's a penalty. But anyway, so Mbappe stayed in. I think he's been. The keeper goes on the right, and the goal goes to the left. Next says, Bernabeu exploded. 1-0 Madrid, classic Mbappe. And that's why we pay him that much money. Well, we pay him. Real Madrid pays him that much money. So once we got the lead, Madrid kept pushing. Arda Güler nearly scored a quite good goal. Mbappe was not bad, starting to come alive, his game. And Mascherano went into the pitch around the 70th minute. He was showing flashes of quality. He was looking for the ball. He was asking for the ball. He didn't get a goal, obviously, but we could see why he's been signed for that much money and why he was so popular in River Plate. Anyway, so what happened to Osasuna? They barely threatened. They were quite dull. They didn't really have the energy. They were so focused on defending. And once the Real Madrid scored, they didn't really know what to do. Although, just a couple of half chances, no more than that. Then in the minute 94, Abel Bretones just hit Gonzalo senselessly. It wasn't really he was sent off. It wasn't really an awful tackle, but yeah, it was the red card because the defender really just kind of pushing or hit him. Anyway, so what did we learn? Well, we're gonna have a quick look. We're gonna have a quick look at the stats of the game. So anyway, we can see here what the formations were. So Real Madrid played with a 4-4-3-3. At times they were 4-4-2, depending on the game. So Arda Güler and Tchouaméni, they were kind of close enough sometimes. So it wasn't. So the basically Güler and Valverde, they used to kind of go in the inside, and they were allowing space for Carreras and Alexander Arnold. But in fairness, it didn't really play that well. The Bonoyo here. Osasuna played quite well, and he actually stopped Vinicius, which Vinicius had a terrible, terrible, terrible game. But anyway, hopefully he'll get better. But at least he was running, and most of the Real Madrid players at least were present. So that's a start. I don't know why somebody gave Vinicius a 7 here. He didn't deserve a 7, not at all. So this is all the shots on target. Although it looks like Real Madrid shot 18 times, and in fairness, like most of them were quite easy for the keeper. So it looks impressive. They could have. I mean, if it wasn't for the penalty, probably Real Madrid wouldn't have won. To be honest, I have to be honest. And this is the heat maps. As you can see, Real Madrid was mostly in Osasuna half, and you can see mainly on the left-hand side. That is something that happened last year as well, where most of our players were in that area, and I think that doesn't help at all. And then you could even see like most that area, they were actually also closer to the Osasuna box. But look in the middle. Look, like there is not a single player. There is nobody in the center. Look at that. So let's say that you're able to cross the ball. Who's gonna score? Like, who's there? This is something Real Madrid has to find out, because that happened last year, 2 years. It's been a few years since Benzema left, and yeah, we need to do something. We might need to sell a player in order to balance the team. We are looking at probably Rodrigo. Maybe we are selling the wrong Brasilia. Let's put it that way. But hey, just leave your comments. Just let me know what you think about it. And you can also see here that Osasuna was mainly in their area, and actually the goalkeeper is the person that had the ball the most time in the whole game, which is crazy, to be honest. But anyway, this is just looking at some of the statistics. So what did we learn? A 1-0 win isn't forward, but it's 3 points in Xabi Alonso's first league game. Mission accomplished. Mbappe once again delivered when it matters. And we also got to see the new signings like Carrera, Mastantuono, Hausen. Honestly, Mastantuono cameo was one of the most exciting parts of the game. Madrid loved a new young star. And he already looked good. I mean, he has potential. It's still early, but like he didn't look like a fish out of the water. Anyway, we don't forget that we did this without Bellingham, which is a good result. And that's it. Real Madrid started the season with a gritty 1-0 over Osasuna. Mbappe got the goal, Alonso got the win, and Mascherano got his first taste of La Liga football. Might have not been pretty. In fairness, it was kind of boring game, but hey, it's a foundation to build on. What did you think of Mastantuono debut? Does he look like the next big thing for Madrid? Love your thoughts in the comments. Smash the like button. And if you're new here, hit subscribe. Until next time, a la Madrid. A la Madrid.